2026 is the year for transformation. It is the year for becoming a better version of oneself. At least it is for me. I hope it will be the same for you. Look closely. I have very sensitive skin. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's bad, and sometimes it's really bad. And with that, I decided to start with a cleanse. So I looked up a lot of cleanses online and I came across a green juice cleanse that I would love to try. So let's go over the ingredients. Here, I have a lemon. Yes, it's a lemon. Yes, it's green. Yes, it's yellow. Yes, it's a lemon. There are green lemons, there are yellow lemons, there are smooth skin lemons, there are rough skin lemons. Don't argue in the comments like you all did last time I told you all I was using a lemon. Stop that. We have parsley, 2 cucumbers. I'm going to be peeling it. Let me put this down. 3 celery stalks. Mind you, I do not like celery. I would put it in my food because it makes the food tasty, but I don't necessarily like it, especially in juices. I have a thumb size piece of ginger, and the recipe calls for cilantro, but I do not have cilantro. I have culantro. And after doing research, cilantro and culantro, they both have the same compounds, but the culantro is a bit stronger. This is what we would call bandania or shadow bunny here in Trinidad. I don't know what you call it, but you can let me know down below. The recipe also calls for 7 green apples, and no, not the green sweet apples. The recipe calls for Granny Smith apples. These are very astringent or tart. They are very crunchy and they hardly have any sweetness in it, but this is exactly what we need. So before I pull out the juicer, I already washed my lemons, my parsley, my celery, my culantro, and my ginger. And for the apples, I'm going to show you all exactly how I prepare it. Okay, now this won't be the first time you all have heard that apples do have a wax coating on them. What I like to do, because I'm going to be reusing the pulp, is scrape my apple, and let me show you. Are you seeing that? There is a wax coating. See? So what I like to do, I like to give all my apples a scrape, and then I will wash them well in some vinegar water, cut them in quarters, remove the seeds, and my apples would be ready to go. Now here are the apples, scraped, scrubbed, and ready to go. Now apple seeds contain trace amounts of cyanide in it, so I will not be using them. And because I'm going to be reusing the pulp, I don't want to have to deal with picking out those little pieces of apple seeds. So apple gets quartered, just a demonstration, and the seed gets removed. If I was not reusing the apple pulp for anything, the entire apple was just going straight into the juicer. I saw my son using this device to remove the cores from the apple for when they feed Greedy and they. And oh, it works! Look at it. It just scoops it right out. Look how pretty that is. You know, now that I'm looking at this, I feel as though I can create a recipe where I remove some of the flesh from the apple and I probably stew it down with cinnamon and brown sugar and then refill the apple and bake it. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, but it's a great idea and I think I would love to try that. I would love to try that idea. Oh, can you see? Look at that. Seeds out. I love that. I love it. Oh my God. Look at that. I'm so impressed with myself. Now, I'm just going to peel my cucumbers. Remove the top and the bottom. I don't even feel like it needs to be perfect. I don't need it to be perfectly peeled. But the instructions were to peel the cucumber. So that's exactly what I will do. I will start off with my apples and then I will move on to the other items. When it is undone with all the apples and the pulp is in here, I will remove it and then everything else will go into the juicer. So let's begin. Oh my. Oh, it's not plugged in. Where's that now? Here is my apple pulp and I'm just going to put it in there. We have a bit of skins for my apple juice. See what it looks like? Gorgeous. Parsley. Now, just to add some cayenne pepper to it, I'll add it to this, mix it up, and then pour it into my bottle. Look at how the apple juice is already oxidizing. That's crazy. But when I mix the lemon in there, that's going to stop it. So I'm just going to add 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And I'm going to give it a little whisk. A little whisk. I'm going to pour it in here now. Ooh, is it all going to fit? Oh my god. I think I could skim off the pulp and a little bit of the pulp here. Yeah, I'll just skim off some of the pulp.
You make cucumber juice?
It's called green juice.
Cucumber juice.
I'm gonna mix it now. Carefully because I don't want to break my glass. Now this should last me about 2 days because I'll be drinking it twice for the day. In the morning on an empty stomach and in the evening before I go to bed on an empty stomach. Let's give it a try. Essentially, I think I'm gonna need this to be cold. Let's see how it goes. I do need a straw. I can smell the ginger, I can smell the cucumber. Let's see. I'm definitely tasting the lime. I'm definitely tasting the ginger. I'm definitely tasting the cayenne pepper. But I honestly thought that the celery was going to be overpowering and definitely thought I would have been tasting the culantro. It's a pleasant surprise. It actually tastes really good. It is refreshing. It is delicious. And I am actually enjoying it. I am surprised. It is cold. Enjoy it cold, I promise you. And I'm actually looking forward to having this for the next 2 days. When it is done, I'll definitely get some more. And I think I'm going to be doing it for a week just to see how it goes. And I'll definitely be updating you all, but it tastes pretty good. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you give it a try. And I will leave the list of ingredients below so you can go check it out. This is not my recipe. As I told you all, I'm following the recipe from Dr. Yahki. And I follow him. He's amazing at what he does. And I am really impressed with all his work. So I'll definitely be doing this for 2026. I hope you give it a try. I hope you are well. I have spoken enough. And it was lovely seeing you. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.